a little uncomfortable, but I'm back with a what is new in my makeup bag tutorial. But before I get into that, I want to address the elephant, or should I say bulldog, in the room. This is my new doggy. His name is Pablo. Came straight from Mexico. I don't know why you're sounding like that. I think he's uncomfortable. He was sleeping, but I woke him up to come in this video. But I love him so much. He's only 4 months. He's a little puppy and he is a handful. But I love him. Alright, I'm back. That was a little bit of a different intro, but I just wanted to share that I got a new puppy because he's so cute. And it's actually me and my boyfriend's a puppy. I wanted to make this video and share with you guys what's makeup bag, what I'm trying that's new. I've been makeup shopping a lot. I was like, let me show them what products that I've gotten so far because I was curious to try, and maybe you guys will be curious to try. Some of the products I have tried for a couple weeks and some of them I've just bought. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first product I'm going to talk about is the Chanel Universal Translucent Natural Finish. Oh no, I heard this was a translucent powder, but then I go to the counter and the lady's like, well, which one is it? And I'm like, the translucent one. And she was like, well, which one? And I'm like, the translucent one, because I thought translucent means no color. But I guess they have a bunch of different ones. This one is in the shade Natural Translucent 2. It just looks like this. And this one, compared to my Laura Mercier, I mean, it's pretty bigger. Like, it's a lot bigger. But I've tried this out like maybe 2 or 3 times, and honestly, I got it because of the hype that it was good, whatever, but I still choose the Laura Mercier over this one. It's good. This is good. And one day I was having a bad day and I was crying and I thought my makeup was all messed up, but no, this is bulletproof. This is like cry proof, sweat proof. You put this on, you can probably waterproof. So I can say that's a good thing. And it's this is a light, like it gives more color than a translucent powder would. But yeah, so this is something that is new that I am still trying. Maybe I'll like it later down the road and I'll let you guys know. Now, since I'm just a setting powder freak, I had to pick up the new Kat Von D setting powder in translucent, and this powder has to be the more finer powder out of all 3 of the powders that I do have. I'm still kind of playing with it, so when I use it a couple more times, I'll give my like full review of it. But for now, it's all right. I mean, I've had it on like all day today, and it doesn't give me as much coverage as the Laura Mercier, but it is a setting powder and I don't see any creasing or anything like that, and it does highlight you. So it's doing the job, but I'm going to have to keep trying this one out and tell you guys how I like it later. So the next product that I bought was these the brand is Hard Candy. It just looks like this. Glamouflage Mix In Pigment Makeup Drops. So the backstory behind this and why I got it is because I was on Instagram and my friend's sister, Myra, hi Myra if you are watching this, posts a lot of makeup dupes on her Instagram profile. So I will link her down below because she literally has me going to the drugstore buying the stuff I see that is like a high-end product but for a drugstore price. I picked it up because she said it was comparable to the Cover FX drops, and the Cover FX drops are a little bit pricey. So I picked these up and I have tried it. I have tried this for a couple weeks now, and I will have to say that I love it. It gives your makeup a little bit more coverage without it looking cakey, and really like dewy, glowy. Like if you want that full coverage, dewy, glowy look, this is what's gonna give you it. So I mix this in with a little bit of my Studio Fix Fluid or my Estee Lauder Double Wear, or when I mix them, I just mix it all 3 of them, and it just gives you the most flawless looking dewy glow. to the skin. So I've been really enjoying this. Thank you, Maya, for the recommendation. But yeah, so it's the Hard Candy Glamouflage Mix In Pigment Makeup Drops. And you can find this at your local Walmart. And I'm in the shade medium 1. Alright, so the next item I'm going to be talking about is a pretty, like, it's the talk of the makeup town. And it is this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And you guys know that I love my Pro Longwear concealer. But I was trying to hunt for something new. Because I'm like, I always use the Pro Longwear concealer. I want to know what else is out there. I heard it was full coverage, hides everything. So I had to go out and get it. So I got it in tan. But then I was like, what if this is too dark? So I also picked up a medium. The medium was definitely too light to cover up my dark circles. So I used the tan, and then I'll go in with the medium just to do my highlight. I really do love these concealers. They did replace my Pro Longwear for a minute. But then the concealer hunt was not over. The Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream. Now, I was thinking in my head, I know the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation is super full coverage. Like, that foundation is no joke. Like, you got acne, girl? That shit's gone. But, so, I was like, this concealer has to be good. Like, if the foundation is already full coverage, almost like a concealer foundation, then I'm sure the concealer is going to cover up anything. So, I went to Sephora and I got the shade Warm M27. I wanted the neutral one because it had a little bit more of a pink undertone, and the pink helps cancel out darkness. But I got this one because they didn't have my shade in that, and I just could not wait. And literally, this is the bomb. Like, this concealer has replaced my Pro Longwear concealer, and I've only used, it hasn't like replaced it yet because I've only tried it for like a couple days, but in those couple days I haven't been using my Pro Longwear concealer. I've been using this and I love it. I would have to say that the Kat Von D to me is a little bit more coverage than the Tarte Shape Tape. The Tarte Shape Tape is a little bit more hydrating, I would have to say, and this one is more of like, it's like if you melted down Studio Finish Concealer by MAC and like warmed it up, if that makes sense, if you ever tried that. Yeah, so I love this Lock-It concealer, and then I also love the Shape Tape. So these are two I can just kind of flop back and forth with. I'm gonna move on to some brushes I got. I was at Marshall's with my mom a couple days ago, and I was in the little cosmetic section, and I came across these ARTIS brushes. It came in a pack of 3. I could not find the other one for some odd reason, but it was a smaller version of this little guy. And I have been hearing the hype about these ARTIS brushes. MAC had came out with them a long time ago, and then they just kind of started blowing up. But I was like, I don't really need a pack of 20. So when I seen this pack of 3 for only $19.99, I was like, let me just try them out and see how I like them. So I have been using this one, and I can honestly say that it is a very good foundation brush. It just lays everything right on the skin, and it gives you the most flawless finish. And it gives you more of that full coverage because the brush is so dense. You do not have to spend an arm, leg, and a toe for these brushes. On Amazon, I'm sure they have it. And check your local Marshalls or Ross, and they might have the 3-pack there too. But yeah, so you can just type in ARTIS brushes, or if you're looking at a store and you run into these, they just look like this. And they are super good for foundation. So I'm going to be moving on to some makeup palettes that I've got. I picked up the Tartelette in the Bloom palette, and this looks just beat up already because I just dived right into the products. This mirror is just awful, but I've heard a lot of great things about this. I have the first Tartelette palette, so I wanted to pick up the In the Bloom palette because the first Tartelette palette was all mattes, but this came with some shimmers in it too, and I have been using this palette more on for bridal parties and for my kit. I just think it's a great palette to have for your kit. I haven't really used this on myself. I picked it up more for my kit, but when I put like these shadows, they're perfect shadows for the lid color for a wedding. And I love the consistency of the eyeshadows itself. They're very creamy, they're very blendable. So yeah, the Tartelette in the Bloom. The last product I'm going to be talking about is the Anastasia Glow Kit. I picked up this glow kit a couple weeks ago because I'm like, $40 for 4 highlighters. When, no, you're going somewhere else and you're buying one highlighter for $40, but you can get this whole palette for $40. You can't beat it. I got the Sun Dipped palette because it had those bronzy shades in it, and when I like to look tan sometimes. So it comes with these shades, and clearly I've been loving it because it's already looking busted. But this one's pretty good if you like that more bronzy, glowy look. I would get the Sun Dip palette. This one's a really good one. So I've really been enjoying this lately, and this is really all I've been picking up to highlight. And it's so convenient. You have 4 colors in one palette, so you can just pick it up, throw it in a bag if you're on the go. Just take this, and you don't have to take 50 million highlighters. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I enjoy watching these videos. And on the products I couldn't give a full review on, I will keep testing them out and let you guys know how I like them. But yeah, so those are all the products I have for now, and I love picking up new things. I love trying new things. I've been super into makeup lately, like just buy, and makeup ain't cheap, okay? It's always good to try out new products, and so far so good. Let me know if you guys tried out any of the products that I've shown in this video, and tell me how you guys like them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye!